going around lying about people, it's just such bullshit. It's such fucking bullshit. If you're out there actively lying about people to ruin their reputation, you're a fucking piece of shit, okay? You're a fucking piece of shit. You're not some like moral high ground activist. You're a fucking piece of human garbage. I do not respect you in any way, shape, or form.
Right. Well, that's why they label the quartering and all these people, and even us to some extent, like this, is to make it so like, oh, these are the untouchables.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have any, interaction with the untouchables.
Totally. Yeah. It's despicable. It's totally despicable.
The whole Harry Potter anti-Semitic thing started from Jon Stewart was on a podcast and he was making a joke with other comedians about how like the little goblins that run the bank in Harry Potter are like anti-Semitic Jewish stereotypes. And then so somehow this gets drudged up, like, I think because he said it like a while ago and it gets drudged up now. And he got so mad because he's like, you fuckers, it's like a joke. I'm not, I don't actually think that J.K. Rowling is anti-Semitic. I don't think Harry Potter is actually anti-Semitic. Like,
it's so bad that people would go there. It's like, what the fuck?
Right. But I give Jon Stewart like a lot of credit for like people taking his funny bit out of context and him just scolding people and saying they're fucking dumb for doing this.
Yeah, they're evil for doing it. They're not just dumb, they're fucking evil because they know they're lying pieces of shit. All they want to do is target J.K. Rowling because they don't like her position on trans issues. Yeah, exactly. Right. So they want to paint her as an anti-Semite because they know that's the worst possible thing that you can be. It's fucking evil. It's fucking evil. These people going around lying about people, it's just such bullshit. It's such fucking bullshit. If you're out there actively lying about people to ruin their reputation, you're a fucking piece of shit, okay? You're a fucking piece of shit. You're not some like moral high ground activist. You're a fucking piece of human garbage. I do not respect you in any way, shape, or form.
That reminds me. There was some tweet where the Serfs was doing that. Yeah,
this is a Serf's regular fucking move. Lying about people.
I'm trying to remember what I don't remember what it was
at night, knowing that you're going around lying about people. Like, my job is to go around and lie about people, to make people out to be something that they're not. That's fucking disgusting, dude. How do you
remember
that?
Do you remember what thread that was? Because we were both in that thread. I don't remember what we were responding to. Was it the Ethan attacking Jordan Peterson thread?
It
might have been that one.
No, it was the quartering had a conversation with the showrunner of The Witcher, and I guess he made some video about The Witcher or something, and they ended up having some back and forth that was semi-productive, and then all of her fans ran in and was like, "Oh my god, the quartering is a fucking Nazi. What are you doing? The quartering is like all the lies about the quartering surface." And they're in their own little fucking bubble, like thinking that she's literally talking to Adolf Hitler, and she has to how do you go to your fan base and say, "Oh, I need to have a constructive conversation with Adolf Hitler"? You can't. It's impossible.
It's actually interesting. I was so perturbed by this that I started to collect tweets because it is motivating me to make a main channel video.
Really? Holy shit. Yes. Oh my God.
It was so disturbing.
Sitch is gonna do a video.
Well, it was so disturbing to me because I'm like, okay, you have this.
It is disturbing.
A showrunner for Netflix. First of all, the fact that I don't even know why they're bothering to talk to the quartering in the first place, but whatever, they are. The quartering put out some tweets or a video where he was kind of like criticizing the fact that The Witcher was not concentrating enough on Geralt and was concentrating too much on strong, independent woman characters or something.
Yeah.
And so it looked like, because I was going back on her Twitter feed, like her original tweet was to just dunk on him normally. But then it sort of kind of becomes a more interesting conversation where she is trying to engage in a good faith conversation with what Jeremy's saying.
Right.
And then her simply, and this is what's so disgusting to me, and this is where I always say, people think that that pundits make their audiences more extreme, and it's no. Their audience make their pundits more extreme, because when she goes out and dunks on Jeremy, everyone's like, yeah. But when she actually starts talking to him in a more productive way, all these people lose their fucking mind.
I know.
Lose shit. How dare you have a productive conversation with him? How dare you treat him like a human being? How dare you actually like try to understand what he's talking about? Yeah. And it was so despicable. And this goes on for days and days and days. It's so despicable to me that these people are so fucking scum that simply saying, well, I don't agree with you, but let me try to understand your position. And that merits people losing their fucking mind and saying, oh, you're threatening my security. You're threatening my security by having a conversation with this person. It's despicable. It's disgusting. And the Serfs was a part of it. He's like, oh, I don't know why you're talking to the quartering. He's anti-LGBT. Here's a compilation of a bunch of clips he said out of context that shows that he hates gay people or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Completely sabotaging anything. It's so
disgusting.
It's so tribal. It's like it's completely religious. I don't see how you can't look at this and think, oh, this is exactly how the Crusades worked. Okay. It's like 100%. You have to believe 100%. What we believe. Otherwise, you're a fucking heretic, and we're going to put you put a bunch of wood under you and light you on fire, okay? And if you understand, if you even speak the same language as the enemy, then you are the enemy. It's like it's all just this weird. We have to maintain this completely fictitious world that we've built around ourselves, where all of these other people are literally fucking Adolf Hitler, homophobes, hate gay people, hate fucking black people, hate any people of color. Like, it's just all delusional. And to maintain that delusion, they have to police anyone having a conversation where anyone in their tribe is able to articulate their argument outside of this crazy fucking straw man argument. It's bizarre. It's fucking bizarre. It's insulting.
John McWhorter is 100% correct. This is a religion.
It is a religion. Yeah.
And you're completely correct to say, like, they're like heretic. How dare you speak to the heretic? You're going to get your, it's like, it's interesting. It's like 100% getting the disgust mechanism. Like, oh, by speaking to them, you're going to catch their like disease.
Yes. If you've cast the quartering's argument in any kind of light that any can sound reasonable or rational and make him seem like anything other than just a bad, terrible person that should be burned at the stake, then you are part of the problem. You're raising this person's profile. You're making them sound reasonable and rational, and we're going to kill you. That's basically what it is. I said, like, she is literally risking her job, and I wasn't kidding when I tweeted that. I mean, I think she is risking her job. Like, what is the point of this? You saw the thing that the Surf shared. Like, as soon as your actors see that and think, they're going to think you're a fucking Hitler. Right. They're going to be like, oh, all my friends are gay. I'm in Hollywood. What is I didn't know our showrunner was a Nazi. Like, these people on these sets, all they have to do is like talk shit for like 90% of the day. Right. This is like next level despicable, because once the tactic evolves from, oh, you're friends with someone who has political takes I don't like, to you simply talked to someone with political takes I don't like, that's like the doom, of everything. Yeah, because it's very clear looking at her responses that she doesn't agree with Jeremy's position. No, of course not. She's not even agreeing with him. That's not even why they're freaking out. They're like, well, just the fact that you're communicating with him. But I'm glad, because I think for her and for a lot of people who are on the left, this is the wake-up call. That these socialist woke people are not liberals, and they're not your friends. That these people are your enemies, and they will destroy you, and they want to destroy you. I think there's like a preference falsification thing, though. Like, the next step for her is just to shut her mouth. Like, she's going to realize, okay, there's too much at stake here. I don't need to die on this bridge. I'm a showrunner on a very popular television show. My next job could be on the line from this, it's like the Christians are in town and they're fucking burning heretics. Okay. Like, do you want to live? You want to be, you want to say you're cool with Christianity and actually survive the night, or do you want to be one of the heretics? We're kind of in that situation right now.
That's why I was going to go through and try to screenshot everything, because I was afraid that in the next couple of days, all that thread's going to get, all her tweets are going to get deleted.
Oh, they're going to be gone. They're totally
because at some point, I think you're right. She's going to get the call from some producing asshole at Netflix. That's like,
why do you want to make life difficult for us?
Okay.
Why do you want to hurt the show? Why are you making things tough? Why are you making it difficult for us to hire big name actors? Why do you want people to hate our show?
God, it's so despicable.
It is so despicable.
Fucking despicable.
It is despicable. It's funny that they are so virulently anti like colonialism and anti Christianity, because it's the same fucking tactic as the Crusades.
That's why they're so anti Christianity and anti religion, because they have their own religion that they're pushing. Okay.
Yeah.
No, they'll have no other gods before them.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You got to believe what we believe. Otherwise, we can't sleep at night. You
can't even disagree with someone in a public setting where the disagreement is, polite. You can't even disagree politely with someone publicly.
It's crazy too. And I always say this about cancel culture, which I think is so important. Cancel culture is based on canceling someone based on lies. I would not have any respect for Jeremy the Quartering one bit if I thought that he was remotely racist, if I thought he was remotely homophobic. All of these things that they're accusing him of are fucking false accusations.
Right.
Like, I've never seen any homophobia out of Jeremy. I've never seen any misogyny out of Jeremy. Sure, he'll make some jokes. Like, we make jokes all the time. Like, we're here supporting women. Hey, look, if you're in a relationship with Vaush, I think maybe finding a better relationship might be high on your priority list. Okay. I think, I believe, women should vote. Women should fucking have a say in society. Like, what? I'm pro woman all the way. I'll make misogynistic jokes, but it's not. I mean, fucking.
My bigger problem isn't even that, because Jeremy's very used to people levying these accusations against him.
Yes. Yes.
Like, my bigger problem is just the idea that you literally cannot have a polite conversation where you disagree with someone publicly. You're not allowed to do that. Like, I don't care. She could be talking to Richard Spencer on Twitter, okay, and disagreeing with him, but not calling him like, all the worst words. She's just disagreeing with him politely and hearing what he has to say. It's like, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way we all should be. We should listen to what people are saying and respond to it.
I agree, but I think it's much more devastating that he's not even remotely Richard Spencer, but they want to make him out to be Richard Spencer.
Sure, yeah, but I'm just saying, for me, that's so like par for the course that it's like, it's so like, obviously that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, but that's what makes the conversations impossible, because you can't have those conversations with someone who's a fucking like David Duke obvious bigot.
Right. Well, that's why they label the Quartering and all these people, and even us to some extent, like this, is to make it so like, oh, these are the untouchables.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have any, interaction with the untouchables.
Totally. Yeah. It's despicable. It's totally despicable. Right. I wish there was a way that we could shame people more for spreading these lies. I mean, I used our systemic lying on Twitter. Somebody said something about Jimmy Dore was fired from the Young Turks for sexually harassing Anna Kasparian. I'm like, that's a fucking lie, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then they're sharing videos, and I'm like, okay, this person's just stupid. They're fucking stupid. But that is systemic lying, is it not? I mean, you got a fucking horde of these people out there just spreading complete and utter lies about everything. It's like, no wonder nobody knows what the fuck is going on.
Anyways, we gotta get through some super chats.
I know. I'm totally
long tangent. Now. I know.
That's a good Good clip, though, definitely.
That's a good clip.
Yeah. Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams show. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our live show right here on this channel on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you want, you can super chat us. We read $20 and up super chats on the show and then do a follow-up stream on the following Tuesday where we read the rest of the unread super chats and interact with fans of the show. Subscribe to this channel right here to listen to the live show or to listen to more of our awesome clips.